Ok, on va commencer. Salut tout le monde, mes amis. Je m'appelle Mehdi Haghi Zadeh. Je suis directeur technique Association Soccer du Sud-Ouest de Montréal, à Somme. Aujourd'hui, on va parler we're going to talk about philosophy de Somme, which we have to be connected and follow provincial tactical identity. That's why it's very important to have philosophy in the club. And why philosophy? Because we need to uh, combine our members with different culture to be better and be part of our club. Here, as you see, uh, philosophy de Assom. Assom combines traditional and innovative methods to establish a culture that promotes true player development, mastery, creativity, and passion for the game of soccer. This is very important. We need to have better, better and educated coaches to develop better. If we don't have educated coaches, we can't, understood what is our philosophy. What is philosophy? Why we need to have philosophy? And as you know, there is three different, uh, competition. For example, for U9, 10, 7 aside. For U11, 12, which we're talking about that today, it's 9 aside, 9 contre 9, and after that, 11 aside. So uh, it's very important to uh, talk about today about game planning and system of play, and also what is our internal development, why we need to for example add our philosophy to our training and practice plans. As you know, uh, U11 and U12, they are very important for us. Why? There is a big question. Why? Because they are in golden age. They gonna choose they wants to continue to play soccer or no. That's very very important for us, because c'est vraiment vraiment important pour nous, parce que they are in the very sensitive and golden age. They play already. They play, and they do the many sports. Like we have many players. They play basketball, volleyball, tennis. They swim. We have some people, some players. They already have. They are on top of our provincial in other sport, but they love soccer. Why? That's a big question for us. Why they love soccer? Are we going to be part of that emotional connection between soccer and our members or no? For sure, yes. Educated coaches, they understand how to follow the philosophy, how to follow the plan, how to connect it. For example, players transition from 7 aside to 9, 9 to 11. That's why we need to talk about that, and U11 and 12, it's very important for us. As you see here, this formation for our U9, it's already, we already planned it and talk about that, but we are going to exactly, go deeper and talk about this formation, why we choose this formation. As you see, we play with four defenses, and we give more space and more freedom and more responsibility to our fullback, because we already, for the 9 aside, we removed two winger, ailier gauche droite, and we gave more responsibility to our right midfield, uh, fullbacks, left midfield, and left fullbacks. And imagine when they have more responsibility, they're gonna be on fire. They're gonna be part of uh, defensive phase and offensive phase. They can have more transition. Those two, fullbacks, they work like piston. They attack, they come back, and we have even more possibility to change them, to give them rest time. And after, if you see here, uh, this formation is adaptable to move to 11 aside. As you see here, in for our U11 and 12 for 9 aside, we just remove the two wingers and the rest they play in same position. So that's why it's important to we plan our training, and we work and follow by our philosophy in our club, because we are part of Soccer Quebec. There is 7 aside, 9 aside, and 11 aside, and as a technical staff and coaches, this is our job to develop our players. Because, for example, if from U12, if U13 they need players, they already know which system they play, and we just add two wingers. Then the rest they know their responsibility and what they have to do. As you know, in the soccer we have, for example, as a player we have individual responsibility and task and team responsibility. From individual, we move to team group responsibility, and when they adapt with those systems, they're gonna move better to uh, another level. So uh, as you see here, also we have a pyramid of Asom. Uh, we have pleasure in safe environment, friends for positive emotion uh, engagement, practice with respect for all. What does mean respect? Is not just about you have to be nice or behave. Respect to our philosophy, respect to our phase of play, respect to our formation, respect to our plans. These are going to be development. And without knowledgeable coaches, educated coaches, we cannot have these plans. If we want to develop our players, we need to have good coaches, and good coaches, good technical staff are going to boost our members. And in 2 3 years, we are going to be ready to move to next level provincial statue. Because I know, and you already know, we are not ready for that. We just recognized by Soccer Canada last December as a regional, and it was very huge move for us. And after that, here, if you see, after practice with respect for all, we are going to see performance, and that performance bring us success. But some people, they look at this pyramid upside down. No, result is not important for us. Development is important, because we have very clear plan to develop our young members, young players. And beside that, for example, here, if coaches us, we understand what is our philosophy and plan, we can follow our, for example, system to jeu, system of play, formation of play. We can understand to, for example, to talk about formation system. For U11 and 12, we don't need to, for example, here to have 4 zone. We're going to have regarding of 3 lines, 4 defense, 3 midfield, and 1 center forward. We're going to divide the field to 3 zone, because if we divide to 4 zones, it's going to be complicated for them. We want to prepare them for next level. That's why I advise you to follow this plan and philosophy, because uh, it's gonna be easier for them to understand, and we're gonna see improvement, development, which it's very important for us. Anyone, they talk about development, but they don't know what is right development. We have here, for example, if you see, do we have tactical development? Do we have technical development? Do we have physical development? Do we have physiological development? This is the core of development. Those are combined together, and we can with these objects, and the principles, we can move everything to our practice. As you see here, the objective of the training session is to prepare players for the competition. The game shows tactical, technical, physical, and psychological development of the players, because players, they're gonna see their development in the game, in the real action situation. Maybe some of them, they are super mm, fantastic in the practice, but when in the game situation, they lost. They don't understand how they have to play. That's why we need to make it easier for them. And at the end, uh, I want to just uh, push you guys to be more responsible, because coaches are like we represent our club. If we are knowledgeable, educated coaches, we can develop our young members, and they're gonna create our future, our uh, brighter future, and they're gonna create, and they're gonna be part of us in future. Some of them, as you see, they already start to be part of coaching stuff. That's why, please, please don't forget to get your levels. As you see here, I put those start, because it's very important to we educate, we learn, never stop learning, because for me, learning is enjoyable. uh, I played in many different country, but I love to learn, and even in the practice, I learn from young kids, young players. Sometimes the way they behave us, the way they feedback, they answer, they feedback us. I learn. That's why never afraid to learn. Please, please. This is very important for our club to develop our players. We don't want to talk deeply about, for example, position, how many possibility and position we can have in the soccer. For example, about the momentum and each position, responsibility, and for example, what they have to do, what they're not supposed to do. We don't want to talk about that. We want to just focus on development about our U11 and 12, because they have to be adapted and uh, improve to be ready to move to next level. This is very important for us. This is very important to know how to commitment. As you know, unity, pride, commitment, it's part of us. We need to follow those things. Thank you for everyone. You spend your time. We are going to start our season very soon, and I know you're busy with the preseason, and also to prepare your teams for the season. I wish you the best luck in next season, summer season 2022. And anytime I'm around, I'm always on the field, and it's my pleasure to help you and even learn from you. Thank you, everyone. I wish you great weekend. See you soon tomorrow in the practice. Thank you.